Hi guys, my name is James. Today is day 69 of our now modified extreme enhanced extended fortified um, com- community quarantine, a.k.a. total lockdown here in this part of the Philippines. And it's been a very weird week. But I've been saying it's a weird week in all my past vlogs, so I'm sorry for that. Anyway, it's been uh, how's my state of mind? If you ask me, I've been trying to keep myself sane. I've been trying to keep myself busy by doing chores, looking after my niece. Been doing some babysitting stuff and doing some things on the side, doing some passion projects. Not much. I wish I could do more, but just the little things. And yeah, it's quite a roller coaster of emotions that I'm feeling right now, and I don't know how to act on them, except tries to think about it very hard when I'm sleeping. See, like uh, that feeling of that you feel uh, encaged and you just want to go out. Although technically I've been able to get out of the house multiple times, mostly for if I have to buy stuff or if I have to pick up stuff from the barangay hall. And yeah, we still have our very insane president, although he is surprisingly not as bad as, let's say, Donald Trump in the United States, and that guy has done far worse in his leadership this whole pandemic era. And okay, talk of the town this week is this viral post that I saw online. It's a screen grab from it's a screen grab of a post from someone youth who is a gaming streamer, someone who streams their gaming online, and I'm pretty pissed off after reading that. It's a that screen grab is a post, it's an ad, it's an advertisement. Look, this gaming this streamer is looking for video editors that he wants to hire them to edit content for his YouTube channel and probably Twitch, because that's the one place where a lot of gamers stream uh, their let's plays. And the reason I'm pretty pissed is that the way the way he comes off from the post. Uh, for one, he's looking for people who is willing to be paid 200 pesos per video. Who is willing to pay for their services for 200 pesos per video as a starting point, and he selects the first three videos that he gets from editors. He will raise their salary payment. He'll raise their payment to from 200 pesos to 5 to 600 pesos. Now, for comparison's sake, for in dollars, that would be almost less than $100. About, if it's going to be 45 times 2, it would be 90. So that would be almost $180 per video. I'm sorry if my math is off. And that is just unacceptable, because that would barely cover anything, especially if you are working as a professional video editor who does freelance work, who does corporate work. And in this time of pandemic, we want to get as much work as we could to pay the bills. In my case, I still have my job from my company, and they're still paying me, so I'm really grateful for that. And in exchange for that, I still do work from home, and it's a pretty tough adjustment working from home. But I'm at the very least very grateful to be still having a well paid job. I cannot say the same for my fellow editors in the industry who does freelance because of the situation we are faced. Of course, it's difficult for many to do their jobs, depending on what kind of editing work they do. And of course, with freelance, it's a bit tricky. It's a very competitive field in my experience, and at the very least, you have to make sure that your services is not sacrificed by is not compromised by how much clients sees your worth. Because a lot of the times, from my experience as a freelance video editor, when I did when I tried when I attempted to do freelance, is that they think it's something that you can just do in a fly, but in fact it's not. It takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of research and planning, and especially that you also have to pay for your equipment, for the application programs that you use to do your work, to do your editing, because it's not a cheap job. It's a very expensive. I mean, not just expensive. It's a very costly profession. Uh, and just to give you a better comparison, you could say that we do as much work as someone who does a regular corporate job, who does things in the office. That's what we do. I mean, it's hard to really put this into words, but it's not that the profession I mean. It's not something that you could just take advantage of just because there's no fixed rates. And and that you think that you could get the job done in less than a day, or for this or you would be able to get this particular project of with the kind of quality you expect, but with only a fraction of the price, which should not be the case, because we should be paid what we are worth for what we're worth. And yeah, I'm pretty glad that people spoke up about this, because this has been a very long drawn out conversation, because we are very vulnerable to these kinds of abuses from people who take advantage of what we do. Because seriously, who would think that there are still people out there who think video editing is easy, that they are worth 200 pesos per video, and you expect us to produce a single video that has too much the quality of this of 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 a high quality gameplay video, which this streamer has a reference for. Like in the post, he said that you should make sure that the video that I want to ask you to do has to be of this quality. Here's the links of what I'm referring to. And of course, those are pretty high quality videos. So has to that requires actually paying your editors their rates, their rates, because 200 pesos will get you nothing. If you want to get a high quality video put out, you have to make sure you pay your editors. You have to pay with whatever rate that the editors is asking you to pay them for their services. And because people spoke up, people became really angry towards this clearly arrogant streamer that this has reached the ears of people who matter, and the brand, because apparently this guy, the streamer, is an influencer. He's being sponsored by several brands, from what I'm looking at online, and this particular organization of streamers or network of streamers, I think it's a media network of streamers, uh, put out a statement saying that this person is no longer a part of their network of streamers because his views does not reflect the views of the entire organization. So they happily decided to drop him out, like just like that. And sure enough, the guy in question also put out his own statement in his Facebook page, apologizing for his behavior, apologizing for putting for the ad for the language used in that ad, and he quote unquote promised to be a better person, and he will learn from this life changing mistake that he made. I just hope that people will recognize our profession as something that has to be respected, that deserves to be respected as much as every other profession in the field. It's something that you should not belittle or you should not undervalue, because especially in this time of crisis, it's people in the creative industry, from actors to video editors to sound engineers. uh, they are the ones who provide you with content that can help you get by through these trying times. And it's hard enough for my fellow editors to be able to have a decent paying job at this current time. So I hope that the industry survive sir will be should I hope the industry is able to survive this ordeal, and be able to get its due respect. Oh, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys later. Stay safe, stay inside, and take care. Paalam.